Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am reviewing 3 different products by Dr. Dennis Gross. I was very kindly sent these products to test and review for you, but in no way is this video sponsored. I will be sharing with you my experience with using the Dr. Dennis Gross B3 Adaptive Superfoods Serum, their Stress Repair Face Cream, and the Stress SOS Eye Cream. Before we begin with today's video, I'd love to welcome all of those who have recently subscribed to my channel. My name is Nadia and I'm a licensed lead esthetician, and I love to test and review skincare products. Do feel free to add me on all of my other social media platforms. I will list those down below for you, and also do not forget to subscribe to my channel and make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I make a brand new upload. First, we have the B3 Adaptive Superfoods Stress Rescue Serum, and you do get 1 ounce here, and she retails for $74. And next we have the Dr. Dennis Gross B3 Adaptive Superfoods Stress Repair Face Cream. You do get 2 ounces here, and she retails for $72. And then we have the B3 Adaptive Superfoods Stress SOS Eye Cream. She retails for $65, and you do receive 0.5 ounces here, which is standard for an eye cream. You can currently find these products at drdennisgross.com and sephora.com. Because I am reviewing 3 products, I am just going to address about 3 to 4 ingredients that are all included within the products so that this video is short. The first ingredient that I am going to discuss is the B3 Adaptive Superfoods Micro Capsule Complex, which delivers, I'm probably going to butcher this, but it delivers maitake, mushroom, maca root, cacao, and goji berry via double micro encapsulation. According to Dr. Dennis Gross, the outer wall enhances the penetration and absorption of the ingredients. The microcapsule has an inner wall that preserves the potency of the active ingredients. The microcapsule contains a blend of 14 superfoods and 11 adaptogens, which contain a variety of nutrients, antioxidants, and essential fatty acids. Within the formula, you can also find niacinamide, and niacinamide can be found in all 3 products. Niacinamide, or vitamin B3, help to minimize breakouts and rosacea-like symptoms. It helps to increase ceramide and fatty acid levels in the skin to give maximum hydration. Multiple studies have shown niacinamide to hydrate, reduce transepidermal water loss, and maintain hydration in the stratum corneum more effectively than the commonly used petrolatinum, also known as Vaseline. We also have ashwagandha, which helps the skin to adapt to stress, improve the appearance of dark spots and fine lines. Ashwagandha also contains antibacterial properties. We also have goji, which is both a superfood and an adaptogen, which helps to reduce redness and protect the skin from oxidative stress. Goji also helps to brighten the skin. According to health.com, adaptogens are medicinal herbs and botanical extracts used to restore balance in the body. Adaptogens can be ingested, and they may also be applied topically. Adaptogens are not new, however. Adaptogens do have deep roots in traditional Chinese and Ayurvedic medicine. So now let's chat about my experience with using these products. I began using the all three products on December 18th. I have used the products almost nightly. I will say that because of the holidays, there were nights where I simply cleansed and used the moisturizer and called it a night. And then the same can be said for daytime. I feel like I did a pretty solid job at using these consistently during the test. My first impressions, we should note the state of my skin. As I first began to test these products, we were in the middle of, again, the holiday season. Thanksgiving had just, you know, come and gone, and it was just starting to get cold in California. And when I talk California cold, it's like 60 degrees during the day and mid 40s at night. California cold. So I was, and still sort of am, driving with the heater on, and I do turn it on at home a little bit, and sometimes we do have the heater on at the spa, believe it or not. And not only have moisture levels been low, but my water intake has gone down just a bit. So my skin was, and still is, a little bit dehydrated. Let us chat a little bit more about dehydrated skin. Anyone can experience dehydration. Dehydrated skin lacks water. It can feel both oily and dry at the same time. Dehydrated skin needs water-rich products. Dehydration can be triggered by a number of things, such as your diet, your environment, product usage, among other things. Dehydrated skin can feel itchy, flaky, sensitive, tight, and dull, and also experience breakouts. I was and have been under some holiday and work-related stress, and my skin was incredibly dehydrated as I began testing these products. Flaky, tight, red. That was me. So within 1 week of use, I will say that my skin was about 80% back to its normal state. From my notes, I can tell you that I noticed a tingle, cooling, hydrating, and plumping effect to the skin once I used the serum. On night 2 of using the serum, I detected a stronger scent. And it did take me a few days to kind of figure out that the scent was turmeric. I personally do not find turmeric to be an offensive scent. I do find that the scent does linger for a few minutes, but it does go away. It is definitely a scent I still notice whenever I do use the serum. I do enjoy the texture of the serum, and I make sure that when I do apply the serum, that I apply it over the skin on dry skin, and I try to kind of massage it into the skin to activate the microcapsule complex. And I feel like that's when I do feel that tingle and cooling sensation. And the tingle that I feel is nothing like the tingle I experience when I use glycolic or lactic acid. As far as the eye cream is concerned, because my eyes were incredibly sensitive, and today they were incredibly sensitive as well due to allergies, I did feel more of a tingle in that area, and I definitely felt the cooling effect as well in both morning and evening applications. With the eye cream, I did not notice much of a scent, so that's really nice. I don't smell the turmeric in this at all. With the moisturizer, I did notice that it had a very similar scent to the serum. Yeah, for sure. Yes, definitely smells like turmeric. I did notice that the moisturizer spread over the skin very, very easily, and it definitely had a luxe feel to it. There was definitely a cooling, tingling effect over the skin with each use. I still feel that now. Some nights when I applied this over the neck, I definitely noted a cooling, nourishing effect then. For some reason, my neck has been a little bit drier this season than in past seasons. With overnight use, I did not wake up with a filmy layer over the skin. I feel like my skin soaked this up very, very nicely overnight. And this lightweight cream felt very comfortable over the skin at night. It didn't feel heavy at all, and it didn't really like bother me as sometimes facial oils tend to do. This moisturizer also has a bit of a bouncy feel to it, which I really, really like. My AM notes from December 20th consist of my skin waking up smoother, looking radiant with some redness relief. I also noticed a cooling effect when I used the products that morning. On December 21st, I noted inflammation from breakouts was minimized. It definitely took note of the turmeric scent that morning as well. And after Christmas on the 27th, I still noted a tingle. That evening, I did use the alpha beta peel the night prior, so my skin woke up smoother and it looked radiant. Sorry about that. After Christmas on December 27th, I still noted a tingle. Even after about 9 days of using the product, I still noted a tingle. I did use the Alpha Beta Peel by Dr. Dennis Gross the night prior, and my skin woke up smoother and it looked radiant. Dehydration was minimized, and there was a slight tingle with the eye cream then there as well. I have personally never purchased any skincare products that specifically treat stressed skin with superfoods. I have, however, used niacinamide rich products. I have also personally ingested superfoods meant to help the body manage stress and anxiety. I used to use maca powder in my protein smoothies, and I also purchased ashwagandha pills to help with stress before. Personally, the Dr. Dennis Gross B3 Adaptive Superfoods range would definitely be a seasonal item for me. My skin is definitely more stressed during winter months, that I will say. Holiday anxiety and a dip in temperatures combined with a heater totally dehydrates my skin and just throws my skin for a loop. My skin really does thrive during the summer months. Overall results. As mentioned, after 1 full week, the redness, flakiness, and tightness was minimized. I felt like my skin was about 80% back to normal, and by week 2, the only dehydration I could notice was the tightness here along the highest points of my cheek. Because I tested all 3 products as opposed to just 1 product here, there wasn't much I could kind of pair with this range. All I could really kind of throw in that was different was like different cleansers and different overnight masks and different SPFs, all of which worked very well together. What I might do now that I have filmed this is maybe try the moisturizer with a different serum, or the serum with a different moisturizer, and once I do that, I will be sure to update you all in the bottom bar, so do make sure you check that down below for any updates I may have for you. If used at night, does this pair well with oils? I did not pair this with any other oils. I did just want to see how well the moisturizer performed on its own. But if I do so before this video goes live, I will make sure to update you all in the bottom bar as well. My favorite way to use this is after using the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Peel Extra Strength. I have loved how much smoother and brighter, plumper, hydrated, more radiant my skin looks the following morning after using those products together. And now I'll enter the demo here, that way you can see how I have used these products and you can see how well the products work on my normal skin. Hello and welcome to the demo portion of today's video. You should know that I have already cleansed and toned my skin, and I did a few extractions since I did a couple of exfoliating masks, but I haven't really extracted anything from the skin, so I took the liberty to do that after I showered today. So if you see a few kind of red spots, that is why. My skin doesn't feel too dehydrated today. I do have a little bit of a kind of migraine here, but that's pretty much it. I've been pretty good at drinking water the last 2 to 3 days, just maybe 2 days actually. So I'm not as dehydrated as I initially was with testing these products, and the redness and flakiness that I did have is now all gone. So yeah, skin feels really good. So I'm going to start off with the serum, and this is what the bottle looks like, and it is in dropper form. So typically what I do when I apply this over the skin is I will take 1 drop here, 1 drop here, 1 drop here, and 1 drop here. The skin, of course, is already dry, and then I will massage the product into the skin. I do avoid the eye area. I am feeling a cooling sensation. The cooling sensation does not go away no matter how many times I have used this. I do try to kind of massage this in circular motions. And then after applying it on the face, I do apply some on the neck if I can. Let's do 3 drops today. And the décolleté if possible. So that is what the skin looks like after just applying the serum. As you saw, the serum does have a wee bit of a kind of milky, creamy consistency. That is what that looks like. I'll just put another drop here. And that is what the skin looks like. So there is some radiance. Skin is kind of plumped and looks hydrated already. And then after I apply the serum, I typically go in with the eye cream. The eye cream is in a jar. I do apply a pretty generous amount of the eye cream, I'm not gonna lie, so that's why it looks like I've used a whole lot, even though typically with eye creams I'm like, a little bit goes a long way. But I am pretty generous with this. I did notice yesterday that this does have like some reflectiveness to it. So that could, you know, give the skin a little bit more of a brightening effect. And my eyes have been feeling a little bit sensitive. So I do feel a bit of a tingle. I did feel a little bit of a tingle when I applied this over the eye area this morning, and I am definitely feeling it all over again. I think I've just been having a really bad allergy season. So I do just essentially tap this into the orbital bone. I haven't experienced any sensitivity from this, just the normal kind of tingle and cooling sensation. I do not find that this eye cream is migrating, and it doesn't cause my eyes to get irritated or kind of tear up, as I have experienced that with some eye creams. This one has not done that to me. So yeah, that is the eye cream. So immediately just kind of hydrates and gives the eye area a lot of luminosity. And now for the moisturizer, this is what the packaging looks like for that. This is a very heavy jar. And that is what the product looks like in the jar. I've used a lot of this as well. And she is quite bouncy. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. So I typically just do about this amount. Then I'll massage. I have been pretty stressed lately, so I do start in kind of circular motions, kind of to activate the micro capsules here, and it is instantly cooling to the skin. And yesterday I was really stressed out, so I was just kind of massaging my jawline here. It felt really nice, kind of in an upward motion. I do hold a lot of my stress here along the jawline. I definitely grind my teeth. I find myself doing that at work a lot and during my sleep as well. Moisturizer does give you a bit of a slip in case at night you're really trying to just relax those facial muscles. You can give yourself about a 20 to 30 second facial massage. And then I'll apply some to the neck area here because my neck has been a wee bit dry as well. This is what the skin looks like after applying the moisturizer. There is definitely a healthy radiance to the skin. So if you are maybe chronically dull or dehydrated, this is a great range for you. If you are someone who suffers from redness or flakiness, this is also a great range for you, as you can, see how much more radiant my skin looks like after applying all 3 products. And now back to the rest of the video. I would recommend this range to anyone with environmentally stressed skin, anyone with inflamed skin, or anyone with dehydrated, dull skin. Anyone else may not see or feel results really, other than maybe hydrated or more radiant skin. Also, you might just feel the skin to be a little bit smoother as well. I do have a few pros here. The first of which is that this is a results-driven skincare range. I definitely noticed that my skin felt more balanced after 1 week of use. I do absolutely love that this is fragrance-free. This is also cruelty-free. This is vegan, sulfate-free, phthalate-free, paraben-free, formaldehyde-free, among other things. Personally, also, my skin can become irritated whenever I use niacinamide, and fortunately I did not experience any redness or irritation from using these products previously. When I do use niacinamide over the skin, the cheek area here just becomes very bumpy, red, just irritated. And I did not experience this at all with using this range. And now for a con. This is personally not a con for me, but some may find the scent of turmeric to be offensive. I personally prefer a natural scent over a heavily fragranced serum or moisturizer any time of day. We should note that fragrance does not offer the skin any benefits. So essentially, if it is in a skincare product, it's kind of like to buffer a natural scent, such as, you know, turmeric. But I definitely applaud Dr. Dennis Gross for not adding fragrance to these products. As far as a rating, I am going to rate the serum and the moisturizer an 8.5 out of 10. While I did notice that my skin was definitely more balanced at the end of week 1 and practically back to normal by the end of week 2, I didn't notice much of a change in regards to fine lines and wrinkles. My skin definitely felt more hydrated, looked more radiant, and redness was incredibly minimized. As far as the eye cream is, I'm gonna give her an 8 out of 10 as I really enjoyed both the consistency and the amount of moisture the eye cream offers. I think that is all I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. Please be sure to subscribe to my Toby's having a nightmare. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and also be sure to hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I make a brand new upload. Make sure to also like this video if you liked it, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye. Dehydration can be triggered by a number of multiple studies. My foot fell asleep. Now I will be sure to enter the definitely someone with environmentally stressed. We should note that fragrance didn't